This video is created only for educational and informational purposes and does not represent any official guidance or financial advice.
Almost nobody outside the mint ever sees what you are about to see, the full process, from metal coils to finished quarters, dimes, and pennies.
Past security checkpoints and restricted corridors, an automated network of machines runs day and night to keep Americal's coins in circulation.
In this film, we follow the entire minting line. Raw materials, blanking, annealing, upsetting.
Every bus fare, parking meter, and vending machine depends on these small pieces of metal working perfectly every single time.
It all begins here, with carefully engineered metal alloys delivered to the mint in massive coils.
Each coil has a precise composition and thickness, verified before it is allowed anywhere near the presses. Technicians measure and test samples to confirm that every meter of metal matches tight mint specifications.
Rolling mills adjust the strip to the exact thickness required for each denomination, controlling tolerances down to fractions of a millimeter.
In the blanking hall, powerful presses punch round discs called blanks from the prepared strips.
Each machine can produce thousands of blanks every minute, all identical in size and shape.
The leftover webbing is collected and recycled, while clean blanks move forward toward heat treatment.
At this stage, they look like coins, but they are still just smooth discs with no design and no official value. Before they can be struck, the blanks must be softened in furnaces, so the metal will flow cleanly into every detail. Controlled heating and cooling, known as annealing, sets the hardness of the alloy to the mint's exact specifications.
Any contaminant left on the surface could blur fine details or create spots, so cleaning is a critical hidden step.
When they emerge, automated washers remove scale and residue, leaving a bright, clean surface ready for striking.
Next, an upsetting mill squeezes the edges, forming a raised rim that will protect the design on the finished coin. With that rim, a blank becomes a planchet, now precisely sized and shaped for its denomination.
Separate lines carry planchets for quarters, dimes, and pennies, each with its own composition, thickness, and diameter.
From here, they leave the raw materials zone and enter the heart of the mint, the high-speed striking presses.
This is where silent discs become recognizable money in a fraction of a second. Hardened steel dies, engraved with presidents and national emblems, are installed into each press for the Dale's production run.
Technicians align and secure these dies with extreme precision, because even tiny misalignment can create unusable coins.
Once everything is set, the presses begin to run, each one capable of striking hundreds of coins per minute.
A planchet slides between the dies, and in an instant, tons of force drive metal into every line and letter of the design.
In that brief moment, a featureless disc becomes a legal coin, complete with portrait, date, and mint mark.
But not every coin will survive the next stage, where high-speed machines examine each piece with unforgiving precision.
The coins tumble away from the press in shimmering streams, their designs still sharp and edges freshly formed.
Here, rows of inspection systems use cameras, sensors, and scales to examine coins far faster than any human could.
Coins are spread into a single layer so every surface, rim, and edge can be analyzed in real time.
Software checks for off-center strikes, weak details, scratches, and even slight changes in reflectivity.
Any coin outside the mint's strict tolerances is instantly pushed aside and removed from circulation before it even begins.
Sample coins are weighed and measured against standards, confirming that each batch stays within extremely narrow limits.
Thickness, diameter, and rim height are all checked, because vending machines and counters depend on tiny differences.
Under magnification, technicians search for defects that automated systems flag, or rare patterns that signal a tooling issue. Quality control and security work together here, ensuring both accuracy and accountability for every batch of coins.
Before leaving this area, coins are automatically counted into exact quantities, thousands per bin, tracked down to the last piece.
Production data, rejection rates, and sample measurements are logged and monitored, revealing trends long before problems reach the public.
Accepted coins wait in secure holding areas, protected not just by locks and cameras, but by constant counting and reconciliation. Each movement is recorded, creating a traceable chain from the press through inspection to final shipment.
From this hidden inspection zone, the money moves to its last stops inside the mint, packaging, and distribution.
Only coins that pass every test are allowed to continue. The rest are diverted and eventually destroyed or recycled.
Here, precision meets logistics, as billions of individual coins are organized into volumes the banking system can handle.
Displays confirm the total value and denomination before the system seals each bag for transport.
Labels tie each sealed bag to a time, place, and production batch inside the mint. Wrapping stabilizes the load and provides another visual check against tampering in transit.
Forklifts move pallets of sealed coin bags into secure storage, where they wait for scheduled shipment.
At the loading dock, the mint's work ends and the banking system's work begins.
From here, sealed loads head to Federal Reserve banks and, eventually, to local branches, shops, and pockets across the country.
On the outside, a coin's journey seems simple. A quick exchange at a counter or in a vending machine.
But behind each of these moments lies a high-security industrial process few people ever think about.
Parking meters, buses, laundromats, and countless machines all trust that every coin meets exact mechanical expectations.
If coins were even slightly inconsistent, these systems would jam, miscount, or reject money every day.
That is why the mint can produce billions of coins a year while keeping quality high enough for the entire country.
At full capacity, a single facility can strike millions of coins per day, with machines capable of tens of thousands per minute.
Across all locations, annual output can reach into the tens of billions, feeding demand from banks, businesses, and collectors.
Modern quarters and dimes use layered metals, copper inside, nickel outside, to balance cost, durability, and machine readability.
Weight tolerances are measured in fractions of a gram, tuned so automated readers can instantly spot anything that does not belong.
Did you know that even the tiny ridges on a coin's edge are engineered to specific counts and depths to deter tampering?
Advanced instruments can read the metal's fingerprint, confirming that every batch matches the approved alloy.
Stress tests simulate years of wear, making sure designs and edges survive the rough conditions of pockets, floors, and machines.
Strict safety and contamination rules protect both workers and the product, from heavy machinery risks to chemical exposure.
Protective gear, training, and constant monitoring keep this environment controlled, despite the immense mechanical forces at work.
Security procedures also extend to inventory control, ensuring that every coin is accounted for from press to pallet.
From the first metal coil to the sealed bag, each step is defined, measured, and audited, leaving little room for chance.
For some destinations, coins are rolled instead of bagged, making it easier for banks and businesses to handle smaller amounts.
For collectors and kids, the mint mark and date become clues to a hidden industrial story.
On rare occasions, mistakes escape these defenses, creating error coins that collectors later hunt and pay high prices for.
These flaws are valuable precisely because the system is so good at preventing them in the first place.
Regular maintenance and die replacement prevent quality issues long before they would appear in circulation.
Over the course of a day, this single building can quietly produce more coins than many countries once issued in a year.
Because coins last far longer than banknotes, their design and durability decisions shape commerce for decades.
When coins finally wear out, their metal often returns to the system, closing the loop in a continuous cycle.
Recycling and careful alloy choices reduce the need for new raw materials, trimming cost and environmental impact. Each approved batch represents not just output, but a promise of reliability baked into everyday cash. Most people never see this paperwork or these pallets, only the reliable clink of change in their hands.
Metal strips are rolled, punched, softened, rimmed, and finally struck with designs recognized across the nation.
If you enjoy seeing inside guarded factories and full production lines, there is much more to explore.
The next time a coin passes through your fingers, remember the secret world of machines, sensors, and people that brought it to life.
Subscribe to stay inside the factory with us as we uncover more hidden manufacturing processes from around the world.
Far from the Mint's locked doors, these coins now move quietly through a living city, powering millions of everyday moments.
From guarded gates to counting machines, the modern mint hides a world of industrial precision behind a simple coin.